Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey. And what a day today! Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 6 dropped. You got to turn on the game and play that event, and my goodness, it was amazing. I had a ton of fun. I hope that you got a chance to play it by now. Hopefully, you didn't go in and spoil yourself. If you did, it's not a super long event. So even if you did spoil yourself, it's still a cool little thing to play through and have fun. I'm really excited for the lore of this season and excited to see what the story is. Of what's going on in the background and excited about the comics that are going to come out that are going to really expand the lore of what's going on in Fortnite. So really cool. Let's see here. Uh, yeah, that the event was cool. I have a video out for it on YouTube already. If you're listening to the podcast, you can go to my YouTube channel and check it out. If you want to watch it again, or if you just didn't get a chance yet and you want to spoil yourself. And I also have a video up giving my first reaction and my review of this season's battle pass, so go check those out as well if you are interested in knowing my thoughts on those. I'm not going to get into it too much on the podcast to feel like there's still enough stuff here, or it's still close enough. And I know a lot of people were saying that they had work or school or whatever, that I don't quite want to spoil it on the podcast yet. I guess I could do a spoiler warning, but I feel like it's a short enough event that people should be able to get to it pretty quick, that maybe I'll give my thoughts on it here, maybe tomorrow or the next day or something, to give everybody a chance to check it out before they listen to me talk about it. But let's go into the details of what we actually have for gameplay in Season 6. And for that, we can go ahead and look at a couple of blog posts that they put up. Let's see here. The first up is the Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6 Primal blog post that just the general Zero Crisis finale. During the Zero Crisis finale, Agent Jones and the Foundation, one of the seven, sealed the Zero Point in a tower of stone. As the Zero Point was being contained, it sent a mysterious pulse across the island, erasing any advanced technology in its path and reshaping the landscape of the island. I guess they spoil it right here in for you anyways, so I guess we will talk about it. But yeah, the event was cool. It sent out the thing and it changed the island pretty completely. So, and what you can do on the island, like they said here, across the primal boundary, untouched by modern technology, a primal biome spreads through the island. At its center of the spire and the village that surrounds it, lurking in the shadow of the spire, the wilderness has taken over the island's locations like colossal crops and bony burbs. If you venture to the edges of the primal biome, you'll find guardian spires protected by mysterious forces. And here you're getting to see a little preview of the primal. Primal AR, the primal shotgun, and the primal bow that are all craftable, which is really cool. And we'll get to some more details about that in just a moment. Let's see here. Make your weapon. Don't just find your tools, make them using loot from wildlife and technology untouched by the pulse. Craft your own weapons anywhere. Craft high damage primal weapons like the primal rifle, high precision familiar weapons like the revolver, and powerful bows like the flame and metal bow. Tame the wild. Wildlife abounds on the island, ranging from prey like chickens to vicious predatory wolves. Hunt or tame wildlife to not only live off the land, but to gather materials for crafting. And though wolves may roam, the most fearsome predators have yet to hatch. So that's telling us right there that we in the picture that we see in the blog post, you see the chicken in the background. The chicken, you can float with it. The wolves and a boar. Those are what's on the island right now. Now, there's going to be more to come, so I can't wait to see what other sort of fearsome predators are going to come throughout the season, and what kind of things you'll be able to do, with them. If you can upgrade to new weapons throughout the season and what's going to happen. Supplies for success. The 0 point may not have destroyed the island, but some were preparing for that possibility. If you come across bunker chests, open them up for powerful weapons that can range from rare to legendary, like rocket launchers. As the season progresses, new advancements will arrive in the form of weapons and upgrades, like a new Chonkers tire set to let you tear it up off road. So that's cool. And then, yeah, that's pretty much that. Your details about the little things I want you to know. Now, we got to get into this primal crafting system. So let's talk about that. Fortnite Primal Survival Crafting Guide. After the 0 point sent a mysterious pulse across the island, survival skills have become more essential than ever. Knowing how to craft your own advanced items can give you the upper hand in these primal times. There are many crafting combos, but if you want to begin with the basics, pick up a makeshift weapon and change it into a primal weapon, or perhaps something more familiar. Learn how below. So primal weapons equals bona fide power. Fauna is flourishing on the island. After hunting down a beast of the land, if you have a makeshift weapon in your inventory, interact with the animal bones to craft a primal version of that weapon. Primal weapons tend to deal higher damage than others. You can also pick up animal bones instead of interacting. Once picked up, they'll appear in your inventory resources so you can craft a primal weapon later. To do this, just open up the inventory menu, switch to the crafting tab, and select which of your equipment to change. Have a makeshift rifle, craft it into a primal rifle. Let's see here. Primal weapons aren't the only things that can be crafted in the inventory menu. All craftable objects can be crafted this way, so make use of the menu no matter what you want. Classic weapons equals mechanical precision. So don't confuse primal with old school. In addition to primal weapons, makeshift weapons can be crafted into familiar favorites like the pump shotgun, revolver, and assault rifle. So yes, the pump shotgun has made its return. The charged shotgun, lever action shotgun, tac shotgun, those have all been vaulted, but you can get your primal shotgun and you can upgrade it to a pump shotgun on the go whenever you want, which is, to me, a great thing. That's why I'm liking this crafting system right now, is that you can kind of even if you get what you think is a bad loadout when you first land on the island, you can quickly get some materials to craft an inventory that you like. To craft these weapons, you'll need mechanical parts instead of animal bones. Weapons made with these parts tend to be more precise than others. You can find mechanical parts by harvesting mechanical equipment from vehicles, forklifts, and tractors. Not all technology was reached by the Pulse. Change a makeshift weapon by either interacting with the mechanical parts or by gathering them and going to the crafting tab of the inventory menu. Both classic and primal weapons can also be found as loot, but with crafting, make them on demand. Bows equals shocking variety. We've covered the basics, but let's get more advanced with bows. A staple weapon from ages past, bows have both physical range and range of the versatile variety. Like the previous weapons, bows have a makeshift form, but unlike those weapons, their crafting path consists of 6 different possibilities. As you may expect, you can change a makeshift bow with either animal bones or mechanical parts. Use animal bones to make a primal bow, or mechanical parts to make a mechanical bow. From this point, there are 4 more possible bow varieties: 2 stemming from the primal bow and 2 from the mechanical bow. To see what flammable substance or organism you can combine with a primal bow to make a flame bow, and to make a shockwave bow, see what you can combine with the mechanical one. The answer is in the name. Yeah, you'll need shockwave grenades to upgrade your primal bow into a shockwave bow. And then with this knowledge, you're now ready to forge your way to victory. To prove your crafting expertise, we challenge you to discover the last two craftable bows. Remember, one requires a primal bow and the other a mechanical bow. Share your findings with us, including the hashtag Fortnite Primal hashtag. Okay, so like they said, they got the flame bow, the shockwave bow, and then I can't remember what the names of the other ones are, but you can, basically another traversal type of bow, or you could have an explosive bow as well. And those are all cool. Again, this is all cool to me that you can that we have this crafting system that you'll be able to craft things on the go and use them the way you need. And the other cool thing about this shockwave bow, right, or any of these bows, if you're making an explosive bow or a flame bow, say you have, for instance, the shockwave bow, it takes 2 shockwave grenades to be able to upgrade to the shockwave bow, right? And you think, oh, but I don't want to waste my shockwave grenades. I might want to use them for traversal. But what is cool about this is, say you have 25, your ammunition is 25 for your bow currently. Once you use those shockwave grenades to make it into a shockwave bow, boom, it's all shockwave bows. So then now you basically have 25 shockwaves, which would be great to have, right? I mean, your possibilities for mobility at that point are endless. So it's a really good trade-off, in my opinion. I really like the way they have this crafting system and what it means for the possibilities that we're going to be able to have throughout the rest of this season. But yeah, so there's the primal crafting system. Let's see here. We can go ahead and look back in the game. We're not going to look at the challenges or anything. I haven't played a game yet because my download and install went so slow this morning before I went to work, and then they worked me 10 hours at work today, so I'm just getting home. And I haven't got to play a game yet, so we're going to go through this quick so that I can get in there and actually play. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and head on over to the item shop and see what's in the first day of the item shop of the new season. Let's see here. It looks like we still have all of the bundles in here from last season. The hunters that showed up last season. We still have the St. Patty's Day stuff that was in here from yesterday. Squatting Dogs Locker Bundle is still here. And then today, we got one of my favorites in here, the Survival Specialist outfit for 1,200. I've always been a big fan of this one. The Splatterella outfit with the Llama Buster back bling for 1,200. That's a great one. The Star Wand Harvesting Tool for 800. The Inverted Blade Harvesting Tool for 500. The Never Gonna emote for 500. The Skipper emote for 300. Let's see here. We have the Haze outfit with the Ridgeback backbling for 1,200. I believe this has a new selectable style as well. Is that right? Oh, yes. So it has a new Auric Haze style. So this has it's black and gold with the 3-leaf clover on it. So that is actually looking pretty cool. And her hair changes to like bright red. And then the Tough Luck Haze, same color scheme, black and gold, and only now she's got like the big gold horns coming out of her head. So that's pretty cool looking. Again, that's 1,200. The Starshot Harvesting Tool is 500. The Smeeze emote is here for 500. The Triggerfish outfit with the Coral Commandos back bling is here for 1,200. If you watch the video, you'll see Triggerfish teaming up with Master Chief. That was pretty awesome to see because I love Triggerfish. The Bubble Flodge wrap is here for 500. And that looks like everything today. So you can get any and all of these items and the Battle Pass as well. If you are getting the Battle Pass, make sure you use code MikeDaddy, MMMIKEDADDY, in the item shop. And some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. For today's tip of the day, I'm going to bring it in from the community. Mudcats and Brian in the Discord were saying that, the way to go is to harvest cars, trucks, and those forklifts. That way, you can get the metal pieces needed to upgrade your weapons. So don't skip out on those. Make sure when you're going by any metal buses, cars, forklifts, or things like that, make sure you are breaking them down so that you can get the pieces to upgrade your weapons and take full advantage of this new cool crafting system that we have going on. All right, guys, that's going to be the episode for today. Like I said, we'll keep going through more details of the new season as we get them and find them. But until then, make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. It's Mike Daddy on all of those. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.